Hello, hello, Mana here, and welcome back, or welcome to Heroes of Book and Paper. Looks like the game's actually been updated since we last played, so that's nice. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar, we'll be starting fresh. I mean, it's a sort of roguelike in nature. Previously, we tried to start the campaign, but mostly ended up doing the new game free mode, which is sort of, can I actually, oh wait, I can't get, I just remembered, I can't go back unless I choose something. God damn it. Where was this? What you go back to book? Let's go new game. Will that get us back? Okay. Good start, good start. But yes, probably you should just explain. Yeah, new game is like sort of a free mode. You can go into any of the stories and play them at whatever difficulty. And if you die, you'll keep like your items, but you can start a new campaign. So, new story, I guess. Yeah, the actual campaigns, as I said, it's basically just 5 of the different stories or scenarios, whatever you call them, in a row. And you have to complete all 5 without dying. But they also start from the easiest difficulty and go to the hardest difficulty. So the first campaign will be on I don't know if they have different names, but basically the first campaign will be on very easy. The second will be on easy. Next one on medium, then on hard, then on very hard. So we're going to try and do one of those, or try and do a couple maybe, because I don't know how well we'll actually get through one. I was mostly playing on, it wasn't easy, but definitely on the easier difficulty side previously when doing the new game stuff. So yeah, I don't know how it ramps up or how realistic it is to beat a campaign. I imagine very hard is, actually no, if I recall, I think the difference on difficulties is you get negative, oh no wait, +2 on rolls, or I think it might be very easy is -2 on rolls, then like very hard is like +2, and it like goes in between like that. But yeah, it's like a mostly text-based adventure RPG. I don't know how interesting it is to a lot of people, but I like it, and I just want to do at least one more stream with it. I mean, we may play more in the future, but I was kind of mainly said I want to do one more, so we'll do that and see how we go. Am I forgetting anything? I've sort of let time get away from me again, so I'm sort of rushing around to get started. Drink, recording. Oh, one thing I did forget to do was actually make space on my SSD, so we'll do that before Vagabond. Fortunately, both of them don't take much space, but oh, if I need to sip something, I'm a bit dry. Hello, Jake. Good morning, or well, good late-ish morning that you haven't probably slept. Although I'd hope you've slept at some point since the last stream. How you doing? I was thinking morning, but it's a bit later in the day for you. Although it could be morning depending on when you actually ended up sleeping, so I could be not entirely wrong. We meet against Stream Elements. Yeah, I think for some reason Stream Elements had something enabled that wasn't meant to be enabled. Because I did notice they have a what do you call it? They have some different like spam filter things, and they're like general things that are already set up without like anything too specific. And one of them is emoji spam filter thingy, and the timeout for that is 300 seconds. So I'm pretty sure that's what was triggered, but I don't have that enabled by default. So I enabled and disabled it again, and yeah, so right now I only have, and I double checked, the only thing on is the banned word filter, which is specifically set up by me. So yeah, went to bed at 8 and woke up at 2, so I slept. I mean, it's something. Probably could use a few more hours, but it's something. More than one emoji spam got it. Yeah, that's the dumb thing about it. Like even if that's, which was that, I'm pretty sure based on what I could find, but yeah, the 2 emojis considered as spam by default, that's silly. Obviously, these are things you can change if you purposefully enable them, but yeah. But yeah, I only need the banned words that covers most things, because the banned words thing, basically what I'd been doing, I went through originally all the accounts that I'd had to remove from spam, and I just went through and grabbed like small snippets of their domains and various things like that and set up just like a large list, and it seems to have cut out the majority of it. Because then, so probably like the last 10 streams or so, other than last night, there's been very little of those, I don't know what you call them, adult spammers, we'll go with. But yeah, so you shouldn't have any worries. Unless you're getting into the adult industry and want to promote yourself, should be all good. Let me fix my setup here and we'll get to doing something. I need to figure I need more desk space. I wish I had like more of a section to my right to sit things. Because my microphone comes in from the left. I never know where to sit things when I have more than one drink. I mean, it's not that my desk is like full of crap, but it's just, you know, where's a good spot to reach without doing something stupid at some point and knocking it over or hitting the mic or it being in the way type of thing. Very minor problems. But yeah, hopefully we can complete at least one campaign today. That's sort of my goal. I don't know. We could fail a campaign in like 2 minutes depending on some things, so we're just gonna do our best. Because I mean the tough thing is there's clearly some RNG we experienced in terms of like different stories can play out a bit differently, like how the same character in one story one time can be like evil, in another time he can be called evil by some people, but in reality he's not actually evil at all. I have my mic on a stand to one side, it takes up so much space. Yeah, my mic setup's evolved over time. It's gotten more convenient. It was at its peak convenient, the last microphone though. This one isn't as convenient, but it's better for other reasons and long term. But yeah, my last mic, I'd gotten to a point where I have I have a boom arm, like one of those things you attach to your desk, and it comes in from the left, but I had it basically coming over the top of my left-hand monitor, and then it would extend across, and the microphone would sit above the top of my main monitor. So it was basically like halfway between me and my monitor, sitting above it. And that way it was completely out of the way, like literally nothing in front of the actual monitors at all. Yeah, it was like really, really nice like that. Which at the moment I've got this more in a traditional spot, like coming down in front of me, from the same from the left, but it's been moved over a bit and it's actually in front of me. I can technically position it like the other one, but yes, having a boom arm with a mic sitting like above your monitor, it is the best. I love it. I don't know why I don't see more people do it, because it's so good. Yeah, I can technically do it with this, but this microphone you have to speak right into the end of it, whereas the other one, like it would sit on it sideways, so like it would well, yeah, it was like completely on its side and had it angled slightly down to face closer to my mouth, so it worked really, really well. But yeah, this one you got to speak right into the end of it, so I can still do that, but I don't know. I like being able to speak into the mic directly. It's a little in the way. I mean, the main thing I care about, as long as it's not like blocking a monitor or what I can of the keyboard, I'm generally good. But I don't know, I'm still kind of playing around. But rambling on that aside. But yeah, the well, say that aside, I'm going to continue. So yeah, the mics on stands. I did that at one point, but yeah, I just found it to be such a pain in the ass. I was always trying to like get it in a better position, but yeah, so I wasn't sure about a boom arm when I first got it. It seemed kind of excessive, but man, totally worth it. Although the on the stand side, actually, my old microphone, the Razer Siren X, it actually came with a really nice stand. It's like a small, very small weighted stand. That's really minimal. It's actually kind of nice. It's let me Okay. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. But I think we're all good to go on our campaign. See how we go. I've got my cup of tea. I think we were all good on the options. The only thing was the volume always resets, but I think I feel like I increased the size of the big last time, but we'll see when we get in there. My brother gave me this one. He upgraded to the ARM one for music stuff. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I quite like mics on a stand, but it's like, I always found it just to be a pain in the ass at a desk. I feel like I'd prefer that type of thing if I was, you know, sitting down somewhere, like, talking to people or something, as opposed to, like, at a computer. Depends on your desk setup too, though. Anyway, let's do a campaign. See how we go. Choose your hero. Ooh, I do like the white beard and the blue trimmed hat. He's pretty nice. Necromancer, that's also, because I think last time, we just played Wizard, didn't we? I don't think we ever actually swapped classes. Because I wouldn't mind trying out the Necromancer. I feel like, did we try something else? I kind of feel like we did, but I'm only remembering the Wizard. So I might be mistaken. Did we try a Warrior or something? I'm not sure. Assassin? Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying the Necromancer though. I don't know, it's just because, I don't know, fun. The window is small? Yeah. That's, can't really, Like, that's how small it is for me too. Like, I'm on my monitor, like, I'm seeing the same sort of ratio. It is because it's meant to be like a book, but, yeah, I mean, Because the problem is the resolution. Like, if I make the resolution smaller, this will appear bigger. But, yeah, because this was a problem last time. I mean, it was not a problem. Like, it looks fine to me. But I imagine this is quite small depending on how you're viewing this. What's a good solution here? Because I do agree that it is quite small. Let's, just want to check something. Oh, you can quit from here. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad or unreadable, just different. Yeah, I mean, I like the actual style of it, but I had sort of forgot about that from last time. I did want to actually try and make it bigger. But I don't know... Let me try something here. Okay, I want to, like, let's, sorry, I'm looking at some settings, because I don't know, like, the game doesn't actually have its own, resolution there. So I guess I can technically do that. Then... Okay, well, that's not centered. I don't know how it looks right now. I'm fixing it. Oop, what did I just click? Oops. I don't think that's centered, but it's something. That should be centered. Okay, well that actually works pretty good. I'm going to do that again. I will try to do that again. Okay, I think that'll look okay. I'm just going to move that back. Okay, that took, sorry about the fiddling around. That looks great. Okay, very good. I wasn't sure how that'd actually go. I'm quite literally just zooming in on my recording program and then centering it. I was kind of thinking, because this game technically, all of it exists within here, like even if we go back to here, so this is slightly experimental because I've never used zoom quite that way. Thank you, no worries. Hopefully it's a little more, because obviously it is important too, like if anyone watching this in the future on mobile and stuff like that, or just anything, it's, you know, being a bit bigger is probably going to help. But yeah, let's try Necromancer. Can we guess where we start? I don't really know what to, ooh, summons a skeleton ally. That sounds like a good, because that can take damage as well. And HP is really the big thing. Cause 1 HP damage. Ooh, and heals you for 1 HP. Ooh, that would be really good to have in this game. Potentially, actually. Because you don't have a big HP pool, but I feel like that's a good secondary spell, not the I don't know, this first campaign may not go so well, so we'll see how we do. We'll go with Summon Skeleton though. Razor, Skeleton ally, Skellington? Skeleton? Very good. Oh right, I was sorry, I was confused there for a second. Because yeah, since the first campaign is very easy, we do get our EXP to add. Yes, hopefully our skeleton will be helping us out. The objective of HB&P's campaign mode is to overcome 5 randomly chosen stories, in the order given, and with increasing difficulty from easy to very hard. Here, the death of our character is final. If we fail in our mission, in any story, the campaign will end. It's recommended that players get to know the stories well and try the normal mode before starting a campaign. You see, that makes sense, the, get to know the stories well, like, but I feel like that's also just a lot less fun. Like, I feel like if you'd done a ton of the free mode, it sort of makes the campaigns more like a challenge mode or something, like it's sort of in that context. I don't know, I might be overthinking it a little bit. So what do we want? I'm leaning more health just because more health is nice. Yeah, I think we'll go 2 more on health. And I guess we'll save the 80. Yeah. Loading campaign. Oh, I forgot last time. I wanted to find like some fantasy music for the background, damn. Because I feel like the game does need some music. Song of King and Wars is first up. King Arlen is missing, and the known world is King Arlen is missing, and the known world no longer has its ruler. The High King's throne is now empty, and a bloody and cruel war is brewing to get it. The kings and queens of the known world are rallying their armies. The throne reclaims its king, either through peace or through war. I'm not sure what our role will be, but let's go. Oh, okay. So this This is quite a bit different setup than some of the other ones. As Lona is the last northern kingdom ruled by Hugh the First, the great protector of the lands bordering impassable mountains and the uncharted lands. This is a reign of hardened warriors and hunters who have always valued their freedom above all else. Cape Brend is arguably the most civilized kingdom in the known world. Located in the south of the great continent, it is governed by Valeria, the wise queen. This kingdom is rich and prosperous thanks to trade and its fertile and easy to farm lands. Its army is notable and disciplined and is always ready to lay down its life for its queen and crown. Terrania lies on the eastern edge of the known world, beyond the Dragon's Spine Sea. It is a harsh and arid land, surrounded by the Sahara Desert. Queen Kali's realm stretches from the western coast to the vast, harsh lands. Okay. Well, I really don't... I guess... I guess, like... Being a necromancer, we start out as evil. It's interesting. Okay. Well, I don't really know how to choose of those, so I think we're just going to go random, because we have no experience with any of them, so... You know, any one of them could be terrible for us in terms of danger. The unproductive barren lands of Terrania and the desert lands of Sabara surround Queen Kali's castle. Who would inhabit these lands except those seeking to escape civilization? In the desolate land of the winds of war are blowing. Okay, I'm not really sure what our goal is. It's usually a bit more, the previous was a bit more clear. Let's head to the coast. The Sea of the Dragon's Spine stretches as far as the eye can see. The fine sand of this beach mixes with the sand from the desert to form huge dunes. There is something buried in the sand. See what is buried. You're attacked by a giant turtle. Ow! Oh. Alright. Well, that's a good start. See, this is tough. Because it seems like for the most part, like, no matter what, we sort of lose out when we actually fight. Like, it can lead to a better path, I guess. But, like, we have 10 HP total we have to get through. If we fight, we will lose HP. If we flee, we won't. So, that's tough. Because fighting does also give us certain things. I don't know. So this first campaign may not go well, so let's just feel it out. Because we haven't actually played with a necromancer yet either. Also, combat music is good. Need more of this. Can we raise another skeleton? Is that a thing? Spell does not work in combat. Wait, what? I guess I just took 2 damage for nothing then. Did the skeleton attack? No damage. Wait, is the skeleton not doing anything? I mean, we're almost dead, so this was definitely not a wise decision. I'm just very confused about why the skeleton isn't doing anything. Loot 1 goblin dagger. Sure. Well, that wasn't worth it. But I'm also, I don't understand what the skeleton even did. Combat spell, summon a skeleton in combat. It literally didn't do anything. Like, we took the damage and did the damage. Unless I missed something there. Well, that's probably us already dead, unfortunately. Go to the desert. There's life there, right? You enter the desert. In the distance, you see smoke rising from the dunes. Follow the smoke. The smoke emanates from a nomadic settlement deep in the desert. The Raknakis live by foraging for oases, hunting on the edges of the desert, and trading with what they can find in it. Now they are here because they have been called by Queen Kali for a possible war to be fought beyond the sea of the Dragon Spire. I see. Would you like to buy a goblin dagger? For 2. Not great. Ask the locals? Queen Kali has called us to dust off our weapons. It's about time. We'll show the kingdoms of the west what sons of Terrania are made of. You do that, guy. You do that. I think we'll just continue on. An emissary stops you in the middle of your travel. The Majesty orders you to travel south to Cape Brand and meet Queen Valeria. Deliver this missive and inform the Queen that your Majesty is the best candidate for the crown. Alrighty. In order to reach the western continent, you must take a ship across the Dragonspire Sea. It is a treacherous sea, with strong currents and strange cyclopean beasts inhabiting its depths. I guess we just take the ship. I cannot afford to do much else. The journey is so far going smoothly. The sea is calm, and the flight of a few seagulls accompanies the ship as it breaks swell. Continue to travel. The ship continues to move through the Dragonspine Sea. Continue to travel. The ship continues to move through the Dragonspine Sea. A range of rocks jutting out from the sea form the well-known Dragon Spine. This area is very dangerous as nautical charts ignore much of the area, and sandbanks and coral reefs are scattered everywhere. Harnessing currents and winds, wisdom? If we can do it. Your knowledge of wind and tides allows you to warn the captain of the dangers, and you manage to persuade him to take the safest route. The Dragon Spine is left behind. A gargantuan kraken. Oh no, that's not good. A gargantuan kraken emerges from the depths of the sea and grabs the hull of the ship with its strong tentacles. We must act quickly or we will sink. Looks like it's an abandoned ship situation. I'm sure it'll be fine. The kraken manages to break the boat in half and you fall into the icy waters. You must swim for your life. It'll be fine. You're excellent in physical condition as you swim to the nearest shore. I mean, debatable, but... You may have to stay on this island for a long time until you rescue it or find a way off. Survival wisdom? Is that a ship on the horizon? Some days later. You arrive safely in a port. Here you can rest for a while before continuing on your way. I mean, I don't even know what we're doing now. What, we did have a job to do, apparently. Continue. After many hours on the road, you decide to take a break, and this large inn seems ideal for it. A group of locals are gathered around a table, drinking, chattering, and playing cards. Ooh, will rest get our HP back? I don't remember. But if it does, it's probably 1 gold worth spent. Oh, it does. Nice. I assumed so, but I couldn't quite remember. You have rested and regained your vitality. Absolutely worth it. Listen to the locals. You hear from the locals that King Arlen has disappeared, and they think the knowing culprit. It was the Queen Carly, I'm sure of it. She wants to throw him for herself, you hear the peasants say. Oh, play cards, int? You got no gold. Well, yeah, that's true. Continue to travel. You continue your mission to deliver the missive to Queen Valeria. There is a long road ahead. Deliver the missive. Not far from there is Queen Valeria's military camp. All that remains is one last effort. Go to the military camp. That should be A. A high general awaits you in his tent. Look who we have here, a messenger from Carly. Rumor has it that your queen has made disappear King Arlen, and that is what led us here, about to declare war. Our charisma is not quite, we could try. You have succeeded in negotiating peace, and have in your possession a letter in reply stating that Queen Carly is to be crowned queen of the known world. You must hurry to deliver it. Return on foot. Stop. That missive must not be delivered. The king or queen of the high throne can only be decided on the battlefield, like the times before Agmar. Therefore you must die, and with you, your peace will die. Fight. You're attacked by a traitor. Well... I'm inclined to raise a skeleton, except it literally doesn't seem to do anything. But I will try again. Because unless I don't get what it does. Enemy armor, ally, modify, like none of it. Because I mean, this not to be too pessimistic, but like there's no way we're making it through a full campaign with a necromancer whose starting spell doesn't seem to do anything. So... unfortunately. I mean, we killed that person apparently, but I don't get the skeleton thing. Like, it literally doesn't seem to do anything. Strange. You were brought priest to the Three Kingdoms. You have brought peace to the three kingdoms. Queen Carly, the warrior, will be crowned queen of the known world, and the drums of war are dying down, for the moment. But what was the fate of King Arlen? Is it true what the rumors say? Ending 2 of 4. Well, we actually managed to complete the first campaign, which was an interesting one. I'm wondering how else that could have turned out. And like where we could have failed, because it was a very random ride, that's for sure. Well, we got a little bit of XP, which I'm sort of leaning towards health again. We do not have any of those things. The Ring of King Agmar. A ring of sorcery was forged for Agmar, the father of King Arlen. This ring hides many secrets inside, but it corrupts its wielder. Coveted by the kings and queens of the three kingdoms, you have been tasked as a hero of known prestige to take it to the dwarven forge of Tyfandir, in the impassable mountains where it was forged, and only place where it can be destroyed. That doesn't sound familiar. What are you talking about? It's totally original. Oh, wait. I'm just realizing this campaign thing might not be quite set up as well as it should be. I didn't even read this before. We literally have 2 doubles in our campaign. We have Song of King and Wars next again, and we have Ring of King Agmar. That's kind of weird. We'll still run with it. You're in the northern forests of Arslan, heading for the impassable mountains. The king and queens of the three kingdoms have charged you with the mission of bringing the ring to the dwarven forge of Tyfandir, but you know that these greedy monarchs want it for their secrets, and you'll do anything to get it. Oh, and we'll do anything to get it. Go to the last inn? Sure. This is the path that leads to the last inn. Near from here is a cave by the pond, and a little further northwest is the river Eslon, and a hill called Peak of the Storms. In the distance, you can see the towering impassable mountains beyond in the north. Use our intellect to search. Ouch. You have stepped into a trap set by a local hunter. I guess our int didn't do too well there. Go to the last inn. This is the last inn before the impassable mountains. Several Aslona hunters and warriors gather around. Sorry about that, I had to mute for a sneeze. This is the last inn before the impassable mountains. Several Aslona hunters and warriors gather around rough-hewn tables while drinking, playing cards, or even singing. The innkeeper looks at you and says, "What do you want, my friend?" Nothing. Nothing at all. Except for probably to sell this dagger. I'm tempted to rest because we have got 1 gold, but it'll only gain us 2 HP, so... Still, though. I'm sure we'll live with our regrets. Just as you get close to the Eslon River and surrounds the Just as you get close to the Eslon River that surrounds the Peak of the Storms, out of the tangled forest comes a member of the Shadow Guild. I don't know what you want to do with that ring, but my lord would look very nice with it on his finger, and of course, I'll cut it off your hand for it. Well, that's not very nice. Who sent you? Member of the Shadows. I have been hired by the Queen... can't read. I've been hired by Queen Valyria, ruler of Corbyn, with the promise that the ring will be used properly for the good of the kingdom. I honestly don't care about that, but she has also given me a good amount of gold for handing over your corpse. Well, that's not very nice. Flee to the forest. You managed to throw off the Shadow Guild member on the run, but now you are lost in the middle of an endless expanse of trees. You must find your way back to the impassable mountains. Orientate the forest with your wisdom? You've been attacked by a kobold. Ah. That's fine. I'd really like to understand the raised skeleton thing properly, because I mean, is it broken, do you think? I don't really... Like, is there a way to attack with the skeleton I'm missing? And if you try and use it again, it says the spell doesn't work in combat, which obviously isn't correct. We might have rolled the short straw with picking the necromancer, unfortunately. Loot a pickaxe? Sure. Beyond the Esselon River and the peak of the storms of the snowy lands, barely explored by a few adventurers, these lands are inhabited by dwarves and other rather dangerous beings. Tough Northmen are known to have camped nearby. Southwest's fine. As you explore the area, you find a vein of minerals sticking out of the snow. Oh, use pickaxe, yes. Orichalcum, nice. Orichalcum. Orichalcum? I feel like that's not spelled correctly, I could be wrong. Beyond the... Oh, wait, it's, Alright, we'll go to the west. A troll is holding a dwarf prisoner in this part of the forest. If you do not rescue him, a bad fate awaits the dwarf. I mean... Fight a lead enemy? I'm sorry, my guy. I literally... Yeah, not gonna happen. You find a small frozen pond in the clearing in the forest. You're very close to the impassable mountains. Continue north. You have reached the impassable mountains, but you still have some way to go to the forge of Typhendir. This path can be made through the caves inside the mountains, or you can continue walking along the mountainside. I think we'll go mountainside. We don't really have any torches or anything that could be useful. The path around the mountains climbs gradually up the mountainside. The icy wind is blowing strongly and the intense cold threatens a slow and dreadful death. Continue. Another member of the Shadow Guild appears to cut you off. You already taken that ring too far, and you leave us no choice but to kill you. Use the ring? I mean, we're already evil. Oh, we lose 10 XP. But we only have 5 HP, so it's fine. You make use of the ring, and your enemy is immediately volatilized by its magic. Continuing on. A griffin nests in the area. They are too territorial and attack you with the slightest movement. Wait, really? That's the only options? Not turn away and run? Use a bow to shoot down, magic missile, lightning, or fight. That's not good. So, yeah, like being a necromancer who's literally relying on strength, like, it's not great. But I just don't understand why raising skeleton wouldn't do anything. Yeah, we're dead. Damn. Yeah, kind of seemed like that was inevitable, to be honest. It was still good, but I mean, I don't know if that's bugged or what. We definitely can't do that again, though. Well, we'll go campaign number 2. I might check the stories this time, though. If they're not all unique, we might re-roll or something. Tempted to go the Necromancer again with different spell. I don't think it's actually worth it. Perhaps we'll go with a warrior class. Something more in that realm, maybe. Who's got the highest health? I assume warrior, probably. Yeah, we haven't done the warrior, so let's go with that. You know, we won't be able to use like wisdom intelligence as much, but obviously we can do a lot more damage and stuff. And I don't know, from my experience so far, it seems like the main concern in the game, in terms of what'll actually kill you, does tend to be enemies more than other stuff, like more than environmental or whatever. Yeah, we'll go with that. As for what weapon, why does using a mace give you -2 strength? That's rough. -5 strength for a flail. These don't seem like good things. I think we'll lose 2 dex and just go with the classic sword. Spend your experience points? Oh, right. Let's go one. Let's go both. Yeah, 14 health. Hell yeah. Alright. Loading campaign. Alright, they're all unique. Nice. The Funeral March, Songs of King and Wars. Oh wait, there's 2 Cobra arcs. We'll go with it. It's fine. Ragnar. Queen Valeria's first wizard and personal advisor is dead. Queen Valeria wants you to accompany his funeral march from Cave to Crowberg. capital of the Duchy of Kingshire, where the great wizards of Cabrand are buried. You must pass through territory claimed by a goblin tribe, so be very careful. Will do. Let me also drink something, because I went through that whole campaign without drinking. Probably not the best idea. The sun is setting as the funeral march makes its way to Crowburg. Ragnar's funeral procession consists of 3 clerics and the High Paladin of the Cabrand, Sir Raymond Echo. A prophet of doom stops you shortly before you begin your journey. Oh, that's nice. Listen to the prophet of doom. Always with the friendly voice. Ragnar's funeral march is cursed. The dark forces always claim their payment. Alright, buddy. A flock of crows flies low over the wizard Ragnar's ferret. Ferret? Is that another word? I'm gonna read this ferret, but I don't feel like that's the correct word. Is it like ferret or something I'm not aware of, maybe? A flock of crows flies low over wizard Ragnar's wagon. Many scholars say that the flight of these birds over a fresh ferret is a symbol of a bad omen. A storm looms on the horizon. I was gonna go watching Crow's Wisdom. Oh, we have a necromancer option. Ah. Continue. A dying wind blows strongly over you. A chill runs down your spine. Some of the men are afraid. Oh, we're neutral. Can't do that. Imbuing courage to men. We could try. Your words are not enough to put away the fears, damn. One of the clerics flees in terror. Well, that's not good. The march reaches a crossroads. A decision must now be made, either to cross into Goblin Claim territory or to make a detour through the swamp. Goblin territory. This is the beginning of Goblin Claim territory from the crossroads of the Grey Hills to the northwest, before reaching Aslona. It is ravaged land stained by the blood of humans and goblins. Continue through Goblin territory. You'll be attacked by a patrol. Caution, you are not using a combat spell. That's because I got strength. That is, in fact, dex, apparently. Ooh, look at that 3 damage. That's nice. And we're taking some, but... Although, wait, why are we dex-based? I thought we'd be strength. Oh, we got a wooden shield. Some clerics refuse to walk any further. They are very afraid, and they are not afraid of goblins. There is something about that coffin that disturbs them, as if it's surrounded by evil forces. Courage? Yeah! Your words instill bravery among men. Rest for 3 HP? Yes, please. One of the clerics has fled while you were resting. God damn it. I love seeing the rolls written down. Yeah, it's always good to be able to have that there. I often ignore them, but I do agree. An ogre prevents you from moving forward. Looks like we have some tender food on the menu today, he says in a guttural voice. Fight the ogre. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know why attack is like dex. I thought that would be strength. I guess, I don't know, different weapons or... Ooh, ouch. This dude's kind of tough. Oh, we could have fled. We're in for it now. Oof. Loot chest. Nice. Actually, yeah, we gonna... I could have put a shield on. Oh, wait, no. Okay, the armor's better. Not sure what's up with the chest. With the many vicissitudes of the road behind them, the march makes its way back to the path that leads to Crowburg. Continue. Before you reach the town of Crowburg, you are stopped by Reynaud, first knight of the Order of Nade, a protector of Kingshire. The wizard Ragnar died while practicing dark arts to get the immortality. You may not take his corpse to the cemetery of Crowburg under any circumstances, he says. Persuade? He says, oh. Sir Reynard will let you pass. May the gods assist you. There we go, easy. You are now near the city of Coburg in the Duchy of Kingshire. You can go directly to the cemetery or explore the surrounding fields. A cobblestone path goes to the city, but the road is a bit long and can only be reached on horseback. Let's explore the fields. The fields surrounding Coburg are full of stables and barns. Next to one of these is a woman who looks very frightened. Talk to the woman? After convincing the woman to talk to you, she tells you that there is something cursed in that coffin. Nothing unholy should be buried in the graveyard of K-brand wizards, for something terrible will happen. Evil can only be defeated if the graveyard bell is rung. Okay. Go to the stables. One of the farms in Coburg, you find a stable. The farmers are willing to sell you a horse if you have a handful of gold coins. I do not. The fields surrounding Coburg are full of stables and barns. Next to one of them is a woman who looks very frightened. Oh, right. I guess we're off to the cemetery. The end of the journey has come. You stand before the rusty gates of the K-brand wizard graveyard in the city of Coburg. Among the many gravestones, a huge pantheon with a gleaming bell stands out. The High Priestess Serena is waiting for you inside. As soon as you arrive, you see the High Priestess Serena waiting for you, but suddenly the ground begins to shake. Something is happening and it's not good. The cemetery bell starts to glow, but you won't have time to reach it. You must think fast. Damn it. You're attacked by Ragnar's corpse. I'm sure it'll be fine. I still don't know why we're using... I don't get why we're using Dex. I mean, it is what it is. We can't really do much about it, but we're also dead. So, you know, there's that. Man, we ain't even getting through the very easy and easy. Alright. Well, we failed twice, so let's go back to the trusty white-bearded wizard. And we will go with... Levitation was honestly, like, really good when we had it. But I feel like we want a combat spell. 4 damage. There we go. We are also going to bump our constitution up 3 times. Alright, 3rd campaign. We'll pretend it's the 1st campaign. Don't even worry about it. The Barbarian, the Lost City, the Cobra's Ark, the Barbarian, the Funeral March. I do feel like this should be programmed to not have duplicates. It's a little strange. You enter a barren land far beyond your home on the borders of Trania, in an ungoverned land known as the Harsh Lands, and recently invaded by the Serpent Cult. On your way, you find a wheel of pain and a dying barbarian hanging from it. Is he just another victim of the cult? Ah. So this was interesting, because this is where, like, as I understand it, this guy can go either way. He can actually be a piece of shit, or he can be like a traitor, or... Yeah. I guess if you kill him, you're good either way. Seems a little harsh. Well, we'll err on the side of good today. We'll see how much we regret that. The road ahead of you is surrounded by an arid desert formed by the advance of the Sabara Sands. Follow your way. The sun in the desert is scorching. From this location, you have 2 puzzle places to go. Stone Circle and a nearby barbarian village. Let's go to the village. This barbarian village has resisted the attack of the Order of the Serpent cult for months. All enemies of the cult are welcome here. Ahead of you is the chieftain's hut, and just outside the village you will find a weapons merchant. Visit the chief's hut. In a sober room laden with animal skins, rustic weapons, and a few skulls of enemies, the huge barbarian chief stands in front of you with a powerful voice and asks, "Adventurer, tell me, what is the best in life?" I guess we'll intro Falcons in the Fist. The chief is pleased. For this, he gives you an item for your adventure. Oh, nice. Not sure what we got. We got rope. It ain't fancy, but it is useful. I mean, we'll take a look at the weapons, I guess, but... Oh, we can get a map for a gold. You know what? Why not? It might be useful. Two large statues in honor of Prince Cobra indicate that this is the beginning of the territory claimed by the Serpent Cult. Maybe you'll find your revenge beyond this desert. A tower of sorcery is located far away from here in the middle of the desert. You could reach it if you have a horse. Oh, crosses your land using a map. Nice. Not far from you is Kema, one of the great cities conquered by the Serpent Cult. It is a good place to begin your search for those who killed your parents. A mummified body lies crucified next to a sign. You see a prophet of doom. A road to the east leads away from the city. Talk to the prophet.
Death will come to you.
Ah, yes. Hurry to find Growl on Serpent Island or you'll find him dead. Read the sign. On the sign are the names of those who are wanted by the justice system. The crucified corpse is not so lucky to escape. Let's go to the city. Hey, what's up? Oh, the majestic and once splendid city of Kema is now a venerable dunghole since the Serpent Cult conquered the city. You may find some clues here if you know how to look. Ask about Serpent Cult with my intellect search. You find one of the entrances to the city's catacombs. This labyrinth complex runs through the entire underground city and hides many mysteries and surely many dangers. Yeah, that's fine. The darkness in the catacombs is almost total. Beware, adventurer. Danger lies ahead. I got 15 wisdom. Let's go. Orientate in the dark. Hidden in the catacombs of the city is the library. It was probably the inhabitants of the city who hid the books just before the arrival of the Serpent Cult, for they fear they would be burned. Wisdom search. You've got a magic scroll. You find a magic scroll. Nice. Search the books. You got Atlas. You found... Oh no, alright, we got some things. Atlas 1, magic scroll. How does thy magic scroll? Okay. After a long walk through the underground, you find the exit. Nice. That went well. Oh, I do think one thing in this game I do wish was adjusted a little was like, it seems to push you forward unnecessarily at times. Like, you have crossed the entire city and now we're like, you know, travel to the tower is our only option. But like, I don't see why we couldn't just travel back to the town and do those other options type of thing. I feel like that would just make more sense to a degree. Like, even if there's punishment for it, sort of like if you take more time, there could be consequences or I don't know. I think it would make sense though. You've crossed the entire city. Finally, in a secluded corner of the city, you find a citizen willing to tell you where you can find the Serpent Cult. There to the east, you will find one of their towers. They're everywhere, spreading like a disease. Travel to the tower. To the east of the city, you find a Serpent Tower. These infernal towers are everywhere. It is said that dark rites are performed inside them and valuable treasures are kept in their chambers. There is a guard to the main entrance of the tower. Oh, that's interesting. So if I had magic missile, I'd actually be able to use that and I think kill them immediately as it works. But you can't do that with a fire spell, I guess. I guess I'm fighting. Fireball. Please don't hit me. That's not nice. Please stop hitting me. That's not cool, man. Not cool at all. This tower has countless rooms and corridors. In front of you are stairs leading down to the pit of the Great Beast. A dark corridor lies to the east, and to the south you will find the main chamber. You also see a thick closed wooden door. Dark corridor? Strange, highly flammable vapors emanate from the corridor. It is impossible to continue without a light source, but it is not impossible to light a torch here. Damn. Main chamber it is. The main hall of the temple is where the Serpent cultists worship their unholy gods. Behind this room you will find the chamber of offerings where possibly some kind of treasure is kept. You may be able to reach it if you are not spotted. Dex. You cross the room in total stealth. Oh, nice. When you reach the treasure chamber, you find a chest, but in it there is only a small ring. Wisdom check. The ring inside the chest is actually an enchanted ring and holds within it an unknown spell. Thank you. Enchanted ring. Thank you. You escape the tower alive, taking some treasures with you. Now you are hunted by the cult, and you will not be able to get rid of them until you confront them and defeat them for good. To the Dead Forest. You escape to a nearby dead forest. This would be a good place to ambush cult members. Strange plants grow and survive where others die. In search. You got a bone key. Nice. Oh wait, I can set up a rope trap. Hell yeah. Wait and fight. Did you get roped? The barbarian you unleashed on the Wheel of Pain stands before you after fulfilling your vengeance against the Serpent Cult. I searched for you for many years, and I thought your fate had been similar to mine. I did not actually die in the attack on our village. I am glad to find you, my son. Wait, what? Wait, wait. The barbarian you unleashed on the Wheel of Pain stands before you after fulfilling your vengeance against Serpent Cult. I searched for you for many years, and I thought your fate had been similar to mine. I did not actually die in the attack on our village. I am glad to find you, my son. Wait. Are you saying the barbarian that we freed is our father? As in, if we use the kill option, we would have been literally just like killing our father and then moving on to try and find what happened to like our parents. Well, that's kind of dark. Well, I guess we got the good ending. Huh. Alrighty. Wasn't quite expecting that. Okay. Also, I've noticed that the alchemy stuff appears very infrequently so far. Like, I'm pretty sure throughout everything we've played so far, which is like, well, it's not a ton. I guess between this so far and the last stream is probably like 3.5 hours or something. But in that time, which I think actually is a fair bit to be fair, I think we only ever found possibly like one primordial essence, or actually, I don't know if we ever found a primordial essence. I think we ran into a couple of opportunities to get one, but otherwise I think we only ever found like a single colored essence or something. So it seems like a lot like these really, yeah, very, very infrequent. But I think we'll add some more health because well, it keeps us alive. And we're on to the Lost City. Nyland is a trading town near the Impassable Mountains in Aslona. There has been no news of it for a couple of months now, and the King Hugh has ordered you to go there and report about the town's situation. The King fears that it may have been raided by rebellious tribes of Northerners, or worse, by some horde of creatures that dwell beyond the uncharted lands. I'm sure it'll be totally fine. There's been no news from Nyland for some months now. This village lies behind a mountain pass known as the Sharpot Gorge. The road to the pass is gradually narrowing. There's a pond at the west of your position. Ponds are nice. The sun's rays are reflected in the calm waters of the pond. Dense and wild vegetation grows anarchically in every corner of this place. In search? You got fungus. Nice. Delicious. I guess we're off to the mountain. The mountain pass is very narrow. The road continues ahead of you, and a winding path will take you deeper into the mountain. Continue? You've been attacked by a northern barbarian. Oh, that's not cool, man. Eat some fire, please. Don't hit me. Damn it. Oh, we actually got a healing potion. Nice. Ascending gradually, you come to a wide, flat, slightly sloping part. The road appears to have been worked with tools and is curiously covered by a lot of bushes. Int. The road seems safe. Okay. That's straightforward enough. Oh, right. We're a little bit full, aren't we? Oh, non-combat spell. This ring seems to hold an incantation with it. To activate it, visit a Wizard's Town or a Scholar's Guild. Yeah, things like this seem really like obscure. Like they're sort of difficult to achieve. It seems like some of the stuff like is more suited to the free mode almost rather than the campaign. Alrighty. Use map. The map indicates a nearby grotto that circles the road all the way to Nyland. You enter a dark and dank grotto. The monotonous and continuous sound of water droplets falling from the stalactites onto the wet floor echoes off the walls. Continue in the dark. After crossing the mountain pass, you come to the ramparts. The characteristic blue coats of arms and banners that decorate these small walls indicate to the traveler that he has reached the small village of Nyland. Enter Nyland. Strangely, the unheard of city is a hive of people coming and going from one place to another. The market is open and a large number of merchants crowd the main streets. You see a stable by the city entrance. Off to the market we go. Merchants come up to you to show you their products and try to convince you that their shop is better than the next. Scroll with a spell. Ooh, I do want that. What can we sell? Oh, we actually, alright, a dagger. Yeah. Nice. Magic scroll, enchanter ring. We could sell fungus. That's probably worth it for a spell. Yeah. What do we get? I have learned knowledge. Non-combat spell. Increase. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. Nice. So now we just have 20 wisdom. Alright. I can live with that. Money changer? The money changers of the Three Kingdoms not only buy all kinds of goods for a better price, probably, but also often offer precious stones and other valuables. Man, so I could have got more money. And when we're talking about like a few gold, it does kind of matter. Oh, they would buy the enchanted ring. That's interesting. Because it holds a spell within it, but like, oh no, no. What are the chances we'd actually, Oh, that's interesting. Oh shit, buy enchanted ring. My god, what am I? I was thinking of that as... Right, I misread that. I mean, they don't seem to offer much. It says +1 gold, but the map's still worth 1. Stables, not that we can do anything, yeah. As the hours pass, the sun disappears behind the mountains. What was once a lively village now seems empty in total silence of the night. No light illuminates the streets. Go to the inn to rest. As soon as you arrive, you see several citizens of Narland filling the tables in the dark corner of the inn. They turn towards you, and suddenly the entire inn falls silent. You feel yourself being watched by a dozen eyes. Charisma? I'm sorry, all of our rooms are occupied, says the innkeeper in an unfriendly voice. Damn. As soon as you, whoops. Oh, what? Oh, I guess we're just getting ambushed. I'm gonna run. You flee from the mob of locals through the narrow streets around the inn, but your escape is halted by a high stone wall. At its foot you see the entrance to the catacombs of the city. We have rope. You get to hook your rope on a dying tree behind the wall. Automatic? You move relentlessly through the dark streets, trying to find a safe way out of the city. One street down the hill there is a lonely temple. Nah, why not? Oh, alrighty. Shortly before you reach the temple, you're attacked by an angry citizen. God damn it. I'm gonna have to flee. We really can't afford a fight right now. You arrive at a newly built temple to the god of Thousand Eyes, almost on the outskirts of the city. There is a pillar with a strange shallow hole in one of the corners of its walls. Behind this temple is a shady forest through which you could escape from the fanatical citizens. Let's do a little in search. You got a torch, nice. Place strange idol. There's a lot of obscure options in this game, I've noticed. You don't quite, I need to drink something. You don't quite get to throw off the horde of villagers which has been chasing you for hours when you reach the dark forest. Unfortunately for you, the trees, branches, and roots form a veritable labyrinth. You'll have to find a good way to escape. Oh, you'll have to find a way to escape for good. I have 20 wisdom, so this should definitely observe surroundings. A trail of small animals seem to run along a hidden path. Oh, but I have to be a hunter to follow it? No, alright, find escape route with wisdom. A small path allows you to walk away from the entire site without being seen. Nice. You get to flee Narland and escape the clutches of the fanatical horde. You must report what you have seen to King Hugh. There are dangers in the realm, and these are not beyond the uncharted lands. Ending 2 of 2. Oh, there's only 2 endings for this one. Huh. Well, there we go. Nice. We actually made it through. Not really enough XP to add anything. Oh, yeah, fungus. Yeah, I guess there's quite a bit of value potentially in some of these things. But I don't know, like, it just seems like really, really rare to get primordial essence plus a colored essence. Like, I don't know. I feel like some things work just, oh, I said it before, I guess, yeah. Just seem to be a lot more suited to the free mode than the campaigns. Um, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, right. What's campaign points? I don't know if we confirmed that last time or if it was just sort of like a general, score type thing. Let's see. Sorry, I mean just checking something. Just be half a second. Okay, all good. Cobra's Arc. Prince Cobra has extended his domain beyond Serpent Island and for months now has been invading the Turanian harsh lands. Queen Kali, enraged in a war against the other two kingdoms for the crown of the known world, does not have enough troops to fight him. She has asked you to cross the Sea of Storms, reach this place, and put an end to his reign of terror, death, and slavery. Alright, sounds friendly enough. You're in Sandtown, the last village north of the harsh lands in Turania, on the edge of the Sahara Desert. The Sea of Storms is set to the north. To set sail, you will need a boat. Kali recommends that as soon as you arrive on the island, you seek out a wise man named Growler. He will guide you on your adventure. Oh, we've heard of Growler before. Okay. That's interesting. I guess we'll just go to the inn first. The Sandtown Inn is home to all sorts of men and women, from small shopkeepers to hustlers and even the occasional crook. Some drink, some play cards, some sleep where they can, but the inn is completely silent. Drink beer? Why does it take constitution for that? Hmm. Interesting. I don't like that we're full. I really wish that like the books were like I don't know, kept elsewhere or something. Alright, can't do much there. Let's head north. You're in the middle of a steppe in the northern harsh lands. South. You're on the outer edge of the part of the Sahara Desert. The Sea of Storms is further north. It's strange, but you see a sailor in a long way offshore. How you doing, sailor? Oh yes, a boat. I had a couple of boats, but well-known thieves from the harsh lands, Beldar and Sonia, took one of them to go to the Serpent Island as well. You find the last boat to the north on the coast, and be careful. The Sea of Storms is very treacherous. I could sell you a map for 1 gold coin. I'm good, bud. I got a map. You're in the middle of a steppe in the northern harsh lands. East. You're in the middle of a steppe in the northern harsh lands. North. You're on the north coast of the harsh lands. This land is washed by the Sea of Storms. You have found the boat. Next to the boat is a mound of sand. Okay. I do not have a sand device. Take the boat and sail. This dangerous Sea of Storms separates the Kingdom of Turania from the Serpent Island. Only seasoned sailors and reckless corsairs are bold enough to cross it. Aha, wisdom. Avoid bad winds and currents. You sail this sea. Serpent Island lies to the north of Turania, beyond the Sea of Storms. This island is completely surrounded by dense jungle. Remember, you must find Grawler as soon as possible. Int? You have found a path that goes deep into the jungle. Follow the path. Inside this immense mess of vegetation, you find a jungle woman. She barters with strange plants and foodstuffs. Perhaps she can do some trading. Give kraken meat and give a skull. I see she only cares for the finer things in life. I'll just be going deeper into the jungle, my friend. You reach the side of a mountain. Its foot, a statue of a great serpent, looms menacingly. In one of what might be its eyes, there is a small cavity. Place an emerald inside. In search. King of flowers? Oh, king's flowers. Interesting. Hmm. This is I really would be, I vote for bigger inventory still. I really think this game would benefit from it. Mainly because you've got so many obscure items, and I think it's naturally like, you know, you get in a position with, say, like the enchanted ring, where logically, from my experience, this, we may as well get rid of it because the chances of it coming up or what it is, you know, completely unknown. But in these kind of games, you kind of want to hold on to this kind of stuff because you kind of hope, you know. So, hmm. Because it makes me most inclined to want to like get rid of the book, but I don't know. That's probably the thing to do. Which I've already done now, I guess. Okay. There we go. Hey, didn't I? Oh no, it was the last thing. Singing. Yeah, continuing on. It seems in the path led to Groller's hut. Queen Kali told you to look for him to guide you on his adventure. Observe. You don't see anything? Alright. You have found the wise Growler. He may be able to tell you how to defeat the Cobra Prince. Ask him about the Cobra Prince? Prince Cobra is a very powerful evil being. The source of his power lies in a jewel known as the Heart, and he protects it tightly guarded in an ark. If this jewel is taken away from the tyrant, he will lose much of his power. You can also confront him directly, but a gruesome death will surely await. How do I defeat the guy, my guy? I want to offer you a valuable item, but you can't carry it because your inventory is full. I see. As it goes. I mean, because we've got things like this magic scroll, but it's like, what? Wait, oh. Oh! We can actually equip this ring as a spell, even though we don't know what it is yet. Huh, alright. That's interesting. Healing potion seems like something we really don't want to get rid of. It's just so obscure, right? Like, King's Flowers. There's not even a description. Same with like the Bone Key, I mean, it's so... Like, it's so obscure, you know? You know, I'm going to get rid of the map, even though it's probably not... Well... I'm getting rid of the map. Might regret it, but... I want everything else more. You've got Sands of Time. Okay. Thank you. You see a thief in the middle of the jungle. He seems desperate. Something's troubling. How you doing, bud? My name is Beldar, and together with my companion Sonia, we came this island to obtain the heart of Prince Cobra, a jewel that holds all the power of this tyrant. We've been ambushed, and she has been captured. We must rescue her. Soz, don't have time. Alright, let's do it. I'll be eternally grateful to you. Now, let's get going. I mean, hey, if I'm considering you as a meat shield, don't even worry about it. Before your eyes stands the palace of Prince Cobra, a building that instills both pride and awe. A guard stands at watch in the entrance. Use stealth? You are not a rogue. I mean, when you put it like that. You better help out with combat, my guy. Otherwise, what is your purpose? Ooh, I really like seeing no damage. It's very nice. Oh, god damn it. What do I mean, I guess we don't need a sling, but... Oof, Hmm. I think the inventory, honestly, like, even if you just move spells and books out or something, maybe, like... Because I don't know what the value of this is. I don't know if we'd need it. Hmm. I mean, it's so like the Bone Key seems super obscure. Same with the King's Flowers. Like they may only apply to like a single campaign or something. Or story, or, yeah, scenario. Magic scroll. I'm gonna get rid of the torch again. I feel like probably regrettable, but yeah, it's fine. You're inside the palace. A huge corridor leads to the central hall. There are many doors connecting the different chambers, but one of them is locked. Chambers. Goes through the chambers. You enter a large garden area. Unfortunately, this room has no exit to continue your progress through the palace. You have to turn around. In search. You find King's Flowers. I've already... God damn it. Already got those. Follow the long corridor. In front of you, a long, seemingly quiet corridor. As quiet as it is eerie. In search. You didn't find anything. Okay. Oh, we have to cross with Dex. Ah. A huge boulder falls from the roof and hurtles towards your position. If you turn quickly, this will be the end of you. Well, that's not good. My Dex and Con are shit. Run? Fortunately, you were faster than the rock. Goddamn. You reach the central hall of the palace. Beside an altar, you find Prince Cobra and a stone ark enclosed by a heavy slab. Sonia is standing next to him, possibly paralyzed by some kind of sorcery. Ah, Sands of Time. You make use of the Sands of Time given to you by Gawler. The hourglass shatters, and for an instant, time stands still. You have a few seconds to think about what you are going to do. I don't actually care about rescuing this person, but fleeing seems pointless. And using our 6 strength to open the ark, I feel like that's not going to go well. All right, screw it. We'll be the friendly wizard. You decide to rescue the thief in the short time allowed by the Sands of Time. In a heroic gesture, you decide to rescue the thief instead of getting the heart of the Prince Cobra. Unfortunately, the tyrant has not been defeated, and you may have to return to the Serpent Island again to finish your mission. Who knows if you will do so with new allies. Ending 2 of 4. That's an interesting way to put that. Who knows if you will do so with the new allies. Are they actually going to carry over in some way, or is that just flavor? Either way, we actually got through it. Nice. I'm happy with that. As for... I feel like we're still better off getting health. It just seems like it's the most worthwhile. The Barbarian. Years ago, when you were younger, the village you lived in was ravaged by hordes of the Serpent Cult. Your parents died during the attack. You were enslaved, and when you were no longer useful to them, they freed you in the middle of the Sahara Desert, near the Kingdom of Tyrannia. So this is the same one we did before, but interestingly, so we now know there is a few different cases, right? Unless I misunderstood that text last time, this person we freed ended up being our father. So the option to kill them is rather dark. But then this person can also be... So what was it? They can either be a traitor, and they're actually like involved with the Serpent Cult, or they're actually just a good guy and it works out nicely. Or they can be your actual father, which makes it super dark with the option to kill them. So we're going to err on the side of freeing, and we'll see how we go. The road ahead of you is surrounded by an arid desert formed by the advance of the sparse sands. The sun in the desert is scorching. From this location, you have 2 possible places to go. Stone Circle and a nearby hut. Ah, see, this time we don't have the option to go to the village, which is interesting. That seems to change based on that guy as well. Now we'll go to the hut. Dotting the landscape, there are a lot of dead trees. In the middle of this arid land, a shaman lives in the hut. What are you looking for, adventurer? He asks as soon as he sees you. 5 primordial essence? The promo refuses to show you primordial... Oh, there's charisma. I thought, yeah. I've come to learn spells. Oh, thanks. You have learned to sing to the beast song. Wait. Oh, right, because I use the Sands of Time, right. It might defeat a beast in combat. Oh, alright. Huh. Interesting. Wonder, It might defeat a beast in combat. That is it's interesting language. 2 large statues in honor of the Prince Cobra indicates that this is the beginning of the territory claimed by the Serpent Cult. Ah, we had a map last time. Across the desert. A flock of very aggressive birds swoop down on you and attacks. Flee! Ouch. Not far from you is Orphea, one of the great cities conquered by the Serpent Cult. It is a good place to begin your search for those who killed your parents. A mummified body lies crucified next to a sign. There is a cart full of dead people. The road to the east leads away from the city. Loot the corpses? That's evil? I mean, I guess sort of. Depends on the times. On the sign, the names of those who are wanted by the justice system. Alright, we're to the city. Oh, the majestic and once splendid city of Orphea is now a veritable dunghole since the Cerberus cult conquered the city. You may find some clues here, if you know how to look. In search. You find one of the entrance to the city's catacombs. The labyrinth complex runs through the entire underground city and hides away many mysteries, and surely, many dangers. The darkness in the catacombs is almost total. Beware, adventurer. Danger lies ahead. God damn it. I got rid of my torch. Why'd I do that? I can wisdom. You find no possible way out of the catacombs. You'll have to retrace your steps to try and force the door open. Nice. Oh, okay. I didn't find anything apparently. Wait, and I skipped the other city stuff? Oh, I forgot. Oh. Alright. That's unfortunate. If I like change spells, does that update at all? I don't think so. I guess we just have to fight. Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do, can we? Just hope for the best on rolls. Oof. Not great. No, don't give me loot, man. I can't deal with the loot. It is too stressful. Okay. I just go in circles with this. Like, I know it's silly, like it's just part of the game and all that, but like my brain just goes in circles trying to like calculate and come up with like different justifications for each item, why I should keep it, why I should not. I mean, King's Flowers seems rather obscure. I don't know. This thing we can probably sell. We'll get rid of that, I guess. Hopefully gold necklace is worth like a few bucks. This tower has countless rooms and corridors. In front of you are stairs leading down to the pit of the great beast. A dark corridor lies to the east, and to the south you will find the main chamber. You also see a thick closed wooden door. We'll go to the dark corridor, but I think that didn't work out last time. Strange, highly flammable vapors emanate from the corridor. It is impossible to continue without a light source, but it is not possible to light a torch here. Alright, yeah, we need the light spell. Alright, to the main chamber it is. The main hall of the temple is where the serpent cultists worship their unholy gods. Behind this room you will find the chamber of offerings where possibly some kind of treasure is kept. You may be able to reach it if you are not spotted. I don't know how I stealthed this last time, but please? Oh, damn it. I didn't think that'd work second time. You're attacked by a serpent cultist. That I am. Eat a fireball, please. Oh, that was... Oh, all good. Don't give me more loot, man. Oh, this is the game I don't want loot. It's too confusing. I mean, do I just skip it? I guess. I mean, the sling and gold necklace are probably just gonna be things we sell. We could actually use the healing potion, but I don't think we can use it from here because we're in the loot menu. If we click back, it goes though, doesn't it? Ah, that's too bad. I think well actually, I probably don't want to use that, do I? At least not yet. Inspect the ring. Oh, wait. Right, the enchanted ring is just that again, isn't it? Wait, did it? No, okay. Take the enchanted ring and replace it with the enchanted ring. God damn it. Escape from the tower. You escaped the tower alive, taking some treasures with you. Now you are hunted by the cult, and you will not be able to get rid of them until you confront them and defeat them for good. To the Dead Forest. Rope trap. Nice. Search. Wait and fight. Oh, look at that. I love that the rope just completely destroys the enemy. The barbarian you unleashed on the Wheel of Pain stands before you after fulfilling your vengeance against Serpent Cult. I searched for you for many years, and I thought your fate had been similar to mine. I did not actually die in the attack of your village. On the attack of our village. I am glad to find you, my son. Oh, we got the good ending again. Very nice. 180. And this is, I guess this is the final one too, because we're going into 5 out of 5, so... Do we want to add a strength for no reason? I guess I don't technically know what happens if you finish a campaign, so I might leave that. The Funeral March. Ragnar, Queen Valeria's first wizard and personal advisor, is dead. Queen Valeria wants you to accompany his funeral march from Cabe to Crownburg, capital of the Duchy of Kingshire, where the great wizards of Cabrand are buried. You must pass through territory claimed by Goblin tribes, so be very careful. I will say, like, the repeating does happen a fair bit, which is not bad because there's different endings and way things can play out and stuff, so I do like that, but I feel like this game will be better and better the more content's added. Like, the further they can go to where you're actually getting less and less, like, duplicates, especially within a single campaign, like, I think that'll be really, really cool to see. I'm not sure how big the game... I think I did check at one point the early access info, but... Yeah, I don't know where they're actually going to finish, so... But, yeah, we've got very hard now, so final one. Let's see how we go. I should also drink something. The sun is setting as the funeral march makes its way to Croberg. Ragnar's funeral procession consists of 3 clerics and the High Paladin on the cave end, Sir Raymond Echo. Prophet of Doom stops you shortly before you begin your journey. What's up, Prof?
Death will come to you.
Yeah. Ragnar's funeral march is cursed. The Dark Forces always claim their payment. A flock of crows flies low over the wizards at Ragnar's ferret. Okay, I need to check that goddamn word. What is that word? Because it looks like ferret. And that is how you spell ferret. What else does it mean? I'm not really seeing another meaning here. I don't get that word, but that is how you spell ferret, so I'm not crazy on that part, so. A flock of crows flies low over the wizard Ragnar's ferret. Many scholars say that the flight of these birds over a fresh ferret is a symbol of a bad omen. A storm looms on the horizon. Right, we can watch the Crows of Wisdom this time. The crows that fly over like a... Oh my god. These crows only fly like this over a coffin when evil lies in it. That's not good. A dying wind blows strongly over you. A chill runs down your spine. Some of the men are afraid. Yeah, imbue courage. I'm good. Your words are still bravery among men. Nice. I'm not sure what the benefit to them sticking around is, but they do seem to be able to slowly drop off, so I guess keeping them around is good. The march reaches a crossroads. A decision must now be made, either to cross into the goblin claimed territory or to make a detour through the swamp. In search. Oh, god damn it. Dark fungus, eh? I'll pass. The march reaches a crossroads. A decision must now be made. Oh, right. Int observe. Not far from here, you see a marble crypt by the roadside. Go to the crypt. This crypt is dedicated to a former knight who belonged to the Order of Naidu. The Order of Naidu has protected Corbyn for centuries, and only the noblest and bravest warriors can join the order. The front door is a strange lock. Wait, really? The bone key? This is why hoarding is good, and why I want a bigger inventory. Bone key. You open the door, but the bone key is broken. This is the eternal resting place of a mighty knight of the Order. In one corner of the room, there is a chest. Open the chest. Oh, I got a wizard cloak. Oh, I like that. We are a literal wizard, and we got a wizard cloak. Nice. Which is, in fact, much better, because our tunic gives 0 armor. Nice. The march reaches the crossroads. Alright, Goblin territory? This is the beginning of the Goblin Claim territory from the crossroads to the Grey Hills to the northwest before reaching Aslona. Aslona? It is a ravaged land stained by the blood of humans and goblins. Continue through Goblin territory. In the middle of the plain, there is a dummy with an armor, but why? Wisdom examine. It is a trap. The armor is useless. Continue. Some clerics refuse to walk any further. They are very afraid, and they are not afraid of goblins. There is something about the coffin that disturbs them, as if it's surrounded by evil forces. My 11 charisma? Oh no, okay, very good. We don't actually need a rest for once, oddly enough. An ogre prevents you from moving forward. Looks like we'll have some tender food on the menu today. Is that right? Extract with cantrips? Withers it only? The ogre is distracted. Nice. With the many vicissitudes of the road behind them, the march makes its way back to the path that leads to Crowberg. Near your position, you see a huge rock. Go to the huge rock. The rock hides within it a rich vein of ore. You'll need a pickaxe to get it. Before you reach the town of Crowberg, you are stopped by Reynard. I don't know how to say that. Reynard? 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 Reynard sounds best. Before you reach the town of Crowberg, you are stopped by Reynard, first knight of the Order of Naidu and protector of Kingshire. The wizard Ragnar died while practicing dark arts to get the immortality. You may not take his corpse to the cemetery of Crowberg under any circumstances. Charisma. Sir Reynard will not let you pass. The corpse must never be buried in the cemetery. Leave the coffin? You are now near the city of Crowberg in the Duchy of Kingshire. A cobblestone path leads to the city, but the road is a bit long and can only be reached on horseback. You left Ragnar's coffin behind. Go to the cemetery? I'm not sure what we're doing if we left them behind. The end of the journey has come. You stand before the rusty gates of the K-Brand Wizard Graveyard at the city of Crowberg. Among the many gravestones, a huge pantheon with a gleaming bell stands out. The High Priestess Serena is waiting for you. You made it as far as the Crowberg Cemetery, but you left Ragnar's coffin behind. Serena is very displeased with you and will speak to Queen Valeria about the failure of your mission. Oh, ending 1 of 4 for that one. Well, damn, we actually completed the campaign. You have been bold and brave. You have not been the best of heroes, but the known world may be safe with you. Wait, I was good, right? You have been bold and brave. You have not been the best of heroes, but the known world may be safe with you. Some minstrel will sing song of you, some poem or book will mention your adventures, and you will even be remembered by the next generation. Then afterwards, dust and oblivion. You are a hero. The end. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, I was curious if somewhat like free mode, perhaps you could continue another campaign with what you already had on you or something. But I guess not. I mean, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. just had to check. Yeah, that's good though. I'm glad to have actually finished the campaign. Yay? I agree. That's good. Ooh, funny big stretch. No, that was really good. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. But yeah, I think we might leave it there for this one, and probably for today. I was planning to roll this into playing Vagabond, but I think I'm going to push that ahead, which I don't like to do. But to be honest, I'm pretty damn tired. I'm just not really feeling the energy, to be honest, and I want to like be feeling good when I play things, I suppose. Not that I'm feeling bad, just I don't know. I feel like I'd be pushing myself a little to play it, and I feel like that's just sort of the wrong attitude to go into a sandbox game type of thing. So, whilst I don't like to, I think we might do Dwarf Fortress tomorrow, and then we'll do Vagabond the next day, or something like that. This is a bit of a shorter one, but I just kind of want to do a little bit more for this game. Like, it's far from the most exciting thing to a lot of people, I'm sure, but I enjoyed it, and, you know, I just want to do at least one more stream. It might, like, it's probably one where, you know, I'd probably wait, like, you know, 6 months, who knows how long into the future, until it's out of early access and fully completed, maybe, or something like that, and then play some more. But for now, you know, I just want to do, like, one more, and, you know, just see how it goes with the campaign, so being able to actually complete the campaign like that, I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks to you for the stream. My pleasure. I appreciate you hanging out, Jake, as always. I really do. But yeah, I really do want to play Vagabond. I I hate it with Vagabond because I've neglected previous series with it, so I hate pushing it. But you know, I do want to make sure I stream, like, because I'm trying to avoid scheduling and cancelling. I really don't like that. It's not a good habit for anyone, obviously. But yeah, I did schedule Dwarf Fortress tomorrow, so I think I'll push it to the next day. Hopefully that's all good. Because I think Vagabond's one where it'll probably just be like a small few streams. I think it'll probably be pretty good. I mean, we'll see where it naturally ends and all that. But yeah, I do definitely want to be doing more of it, but I don't know, I'm still trying to find a balance with things. I'm still a bit behind starting this year. I'm sort of balancing out at the moment. There's been a lot going on. I ramble about a lot of things going on, but there's been a lot more other things going on, so I think I'm sort of slowly getting towards where I'm going to be able to spend a decent bit more time with YouTube stuff. Yeah, it's just been there's been a lot going on. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this game, because, I don't know, I feel like these are the kind of games that, you know, they never get massive or anything. They're not, like, selling millions, but I appreciate that they exist, and, you know, you're not going to find anything like this outside of the indie space anymore, like, so, I don't know, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just ramble if I say anything else, so, just, thank you guys again. Be well, Jake. I hope you're doing well. Hope you get some more sleep at some point. But other than that, yeah, we'll do some more Dwarf Fortress tomorrow. Hopefully it'll go a bit better. I have a couple of ideas. There's still a lot to learn. Other than that, no, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, all right, all good. All right, thank you guys again very much. Be well. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll hope to see you in something else soon. Bye-bye.